when do you know when enough is enough for yourself? Like, what is that internal cue or decision that helps you to say, okay, I'm done, I'm calling this? I'm just curious, like, how do you decipher that for yourself? So today I was at the dog park with my dog, and he was playing with, there was a few dogs there, and this one dog kept coming up to him and trying to play, and I could see where he was trying to play, but he just was incessant, and Franklin was just not having it. And so, you know, I just kept watching, and then the other dog tried to become a little bit more aggressive, and I was like, okay, I am not going to put my dog in a position where he has to get like violent, or not violent, but to react back and say, hey, like, this is enough. And so I stepped in. But for me, it was like, why would, you know, all the other dogs are having fun and they're playing and they know, when to stop playing or when to, take a break. And this particular dog just didn't know that boundary. And I didn't want to have my dog be in that position. So I stepped in. And it got me to thinking about, when do I do that in my own life, and for like myself, not just my dog, and wanted to just kind of bring that here to pose the question to you, like, when do you know? How do you know when it's enough, and when action is needed, or maybe the action would be to observe more, but to kind of keep an eye on things? Like, how do you decide that? Because I feel like for me, it was an internal, like, moment. I really had to think about, like, well, if I keep this going, where could it lead to? And I don't really want to put my Franklin in a position where he has to be a certain way when he's not that type of dog. He's not the type of dog that's going to react and, like, correct another dog. But I could tell that he was getting to that point, and so I was like, yeah, this is that for me was it. I'm calling it. So it was an internal decision of kind of weighing the pros and cons. And so I'm just curious, how do you do that for yourself? Let me know. I am Christina. I am a priestess and a holder of sacred space for those on a journey to discover their spiritual being within. And I also lead sacred wisdom circles, and do mentoring one-on-one. If you want to get in touch, you can go to my website, lovechristinamarie.com. Have a wonderful night. Be well. Bye-bye.